Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be playing Ryze in Grandmaster Elo. We'll be versus Lux. And what I want to talk about today is the phase rush nerfs. So if you don't know what happened, basically they nerfed phase rush early game by quite a bit. So the cooldown used to be 15 seconds, but now it's 30 seconds. It scales down to 10, but yeah, I mean, it's quite the long cooldown early game. And then also, they made it so the haste bonus is also lower early game. It used to be 25% flat, now it's 15% flat, and it scales up to 40%. Doing all the math, by level 14, the phase rush is the same as it used to be last patch. However, like until then, and that's like pretty much like 20 plus minutes of the game where you have a weaker phase rush, but then like level 15 to 18, the phase rush is stronger. But I wouldn't say it's really that good, honestly. However, the nerf is not really, honestly, all that noticeable. Because, I'll explain. Okay, looks like he just lives. That's pretty good though, we still get a, quite the advantage in the jungle. So he flashed, I'm gonna time that flash. 540 jungle, or actually it's 640 jungle, I timed it wrong. And my mana flow went up. Okay, gotta back up. But as I was saying, guys, phase rush is weaker early game, but if you play with my playstyle, it doesn't really matter, ultimately. And the reason, okay, so Ryze's win rate is horrendous right now. It's like 44% or even lower. I don't know, maybe 42%. I don't really remember, but it's in the 40s, man. And that's pretty low. And the reason it's that low is because people don't know how to adjust. Okay, I know a lot of Ryzes just like to perma trade and just spite on every window with their phase rush, but because it's such a long cooldown now, they're just gonna fight and then take bad trades. But it doesn't matter. Like, I've barely noticed the phase rush nerf, honestly. I've been playing a lot of champions that use phase rush, such as Orianna, Cassiopeia, and all that, and it's not very noticeable. Oh, my jungler griefed. And it's not noticeable because in high elo, challenger, competitive games, LCS, all that, but like Grandmaster and above, people are not perma trading. They're only taking trades when they know the positions of the enemy players, like the enemy support, enemy jungle, and those are the trade windows. Aside from that, they don't really trade that much. So that's why I don't really notice the nerf nearly as much. So you guys will definitely have to adjust because, I mean, phase rush is on a longer cooldown, man. So there has to be adjustments for sure. But it's not all that bad, honestly. Also, they changed Riftmaker, but I don't think it's good on Ryze. However, I do think it's good on Cassio, so I'll make a video on that probably tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, Ryze build is still the same. You still go phase rush. Please don't go Conquer. I can try it out, but I don't think it'll be good. I think phase rush is just all there is to go. It's just too good. I have TP advantage. Notice how I'm not like forcing trades or anything, because I know even if I trade this guy, he'll just take my mana bar. And I won't be able to kill him because he has barrier. Instead, I'm going to play to my strength. What is my strength? I have TP. This guy has barrier. That means I can keep laning normally, right? And then once I have a good purchase, I can just base and port back whenever the heck I want. Okay, they're fighting down there. I can't leave my lane though because I'll lose so much minions if I leave. So I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Okay, not bad. Good job, team. So notice how I haven't even proc phase rush like more than once right now. This is why you don't feel it in high elo. You don't just perma fight. I think this phase rush nerf will be a lot more noticeable in top lane Ryze especially, because a lot of champions you verse, like Jax, Fiora, Renekton, etc., right? Like, they're gonna be fighting a lot with you. So I think top lane it'll be a lot more noticeable. But mid lane, we're chilling, man. Like, we don't like trading that much. We play for wave clear. That's what Ryze does. I'm still gonna keep my TP advantage. I don't really feel like TPing right now. I probably lose like 2 melees. But it's fine. I'll have TP advantage, meaning I can probably force a play in side lanes because this guy has barrier. Okay, I lost 1 melee minion. Not bad at all. Then I'll be able to shove out. and I'll be level 6. They're making a play bot. Nice, they're just doing well. Take those. So I'm gonna shove out, and then I'm gonna be level 6, and I'll have a window to look for a roam play, maybe on top lane. Can't do anything bot because they literally just died bot, so yeah. Do a fat wave. I don't know if it's a dive angle, but maybe it's just a warding window. Kinda hard. If it's just me and this guy. Okay, so I'm walking back. Yeah, and like I said, once you're level 14, like the cooldown and the move speed is all gonna be normal. Right now it's a 24-second cooldown. See, the only thing that would actually kill Phase Rush is if they made the cooldown longer than 30 seconds. And the reason why is because every wave crashes 30 seconds apart from each other, basically. Something like that. So, if you could only use Phase Rush once per 2 waves, then yeah, that'd be really fucked. We're gonna ult here. It's probably out. Oh my goodness, team. Well, that sucks. Nice Fiora, man. Alright, I have TP by the way, so they keep chasing, they're fucked. Nice. You got it, boys. And that's why I saved TP. I'm actually surprised they literally just one-shot me. But yeah, honestly, Ryze is literally the same champion. The reason the win rate is so low is because people don't understand that they're playing Ryze wrong. Or they're not adapting. They're just perma-fighting without phase rush. And that's why the win rate is low right now. So yeah, don't be led on by like incorrect analysis, guys. Champion is still strong. Go ahead and get my boots. I can get CDR for wave clear and roam out of my lane quicker with the move speed. So the adjustment in specific is that you take trade windows around your phase rush cooldown. If it's not up, then you don't fight. So yeah, it's pretty simple. As for top lane Ryze, it's definitely, you're definitely gonna feel the hit from the nerf. Because you can't just spam it every 15 seconds, because there's a lot of fighting in top lane compared to mid lane. But yeah, I mean, phase rush is honestly the complete same. Anyways, I'm gonna talk more about technical stuff, like how I want to play this game out now that we've covered that phase rush is basically whatever. Like, it honestly does not matter. You can just play it better, play it properly. That's all you can do, really. Okay, note how I saved my root until after her ult was almost expired. Pretty obvious, but maybe it's not so obvious for some, I don't know. But main lesson there is just think about the cooldowns when you're using... What is this? Oh, I don't have phase rush, by the way. I guess you can feel it a little bit. I suppose kind of that's why the win rate's lower. Like, if I had phase... Oh my god. This guy is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Holy shit. That's nuts. It's very odd. That's kind of like the trade pattern like lower elo players would probably do. Like people D1 and below. And this guy's not really a mid lane main, so I guess that's why he goes for that. Most people don't usually like coin flip 1v1s anymore. Not in 2021, man. Maybe 5 years ago. But coin flipping 1v1s is pretty rare in higher elo, so I was caught off guard by that. But ultimately it doesn't matter, because she has no flash. So she can't really do that again, and I still have wave control. Like complete and utter wave control. See my Alistar over there. Kindra's on red. Shove out. I mean, if he's gonna play aggro, I'm gonna fight back. And I guess this is where you kind of feel the phase rush nerf. My cooldown is 22 seconds right now, 7 seconds more than it used to be. See this guy. Okay, my phase rush is up again. So if that Lux keeps doing stuff like that, I'm gonna fight back for sure. And I'm gonna beat him up because my champion is a better 1v1 player, or 1v1 dueling champion compared to his. Okay, missed my Q, doesn't really matter. We see Kindred, so we track the jungler, see what he does. Looks like he's pathing downwards. Okay, we see Lux. You can look for a Q on me over wall. Might be able to one-shot me if he lands Q on me. Okay, I'm gonna teach you guys a cool trick. Holy shit. If you ever want to build up move speed and chase people, you EEQ the wave. It's pretty unfortunate that my Q almost one-shots the backline. And this guy is so psycho. It's kind of fun, actually. I'm gonna go roam, though. Oh, nice. Doesn't even need me. Okay, so... I don't want to avoid spaces where she can snipe me with her range. I'm gonna wait for her to use her E and then walk up. Okay. So now she has no damage spell. Now she has no damage spell at all. I'm not gonna stay in range because her damage is back up, and I'm pretty sure an ER just one-shots me. Apparently Kindred's also here, so I'm gonna back off. And by the time you actually go aggro, like level 7 plus, the phase rush nerf is not very noticeable. This guy just ults the wave. Fair and balanced. He has no flash, maybe I can look for him. Nice. Okay, so the only reason I go for that play, guys, is I know he has no flash. Because I know he flashed on me earlier, so he can't really escape me. So, when you're fighting, you always want to think about the enemy's cooldowns. Really important. I want to shove in mid first before I go for that. If I go for that. I mean, also, it doesn't really matter. I'd rather get this guaranteed 160 gold rather than chase a Kindred who may or may not die. I'm gonna base now. Oh, there's a wave actually. After this wave, I'll base. And be very aware of waves. You always want to get the wave before you either reset, go look for roam play, or look for vision, anything really. Oh, you always want to kill the wave first. Holy shit. Okay, looks like we're 5-manning top. Let me get my item, as per usual. Ping forwards. I can TP if anything looks like it'll happen, but otherwise I'm just gonna path bot. I can even take the jungle camp because we know our Gwen is top side, so she won't be bot side for a little bit. Nice W by him. Good job. So yeah, we're gonna take this. And yeah, at this point in the game, you don't really feel any nerf at all. It is literally just the same champion. So stay positive, guys. That's all I can say. Like, be aware that yes, phase rush is a bit nerfed and weakened, but there's ways around it. I do kind of want to test out Conquer though, just for fun, but it's probably gonna be bad. But hey, in the name of science. I'll probably do a Conquer Ryze video eventually. And get these. Just get free resources when you can. That's the secret to climbing. You know? It's not about kills most of the time. Sure, if you get an early game lead, it's pretty nice, but usually you can win just by out farming and out CSing and getting more jungle camps than the enemy team. Pretty objective focused game, you know. My teammates are doing pretty damn well. So yeah, pretty easy game. Should be able to close out. Draven's really strong. And that means we want to play basically wherever Draven plays. I'm going to play around Draven because he's the one with the biggest discrepancy, the biggest lead. See Kindred up there. I'm just going to get hit by this. Okay. Oh, he didn't go for it. A pink ward I can put down. Maybe I'll just put down lane. No, I'm just chilling side laning, man. Not too much to do, really. I see a lot of players over there. Probably. And it's really whatever. I want blue buff, but I know my jungler wants it too, so unfortunate. I'll take jungle camps, very important, especially when you have a lead. Whenever you take a jungle camp, it's not just like the 100 gold going to you, it's 100 gold being denied from them, not to mention EXP. So in terms of the net swing, it's a 200 net negative for them. So here we just denied 400 gold, basically. Because I gain 200, and because I gain 200, they lose 200. I don't have enough mana to even fight, so I'm just gonna shove. Okay, now I'm gonna reset, and we can start pressuring. Draven's dead. It is what it is. I'm gonna buy my item. I'm pretty sure we can YOLO fight it, honestly. Nice. Not bad at all. Keep shoving. Alright, this is looking pretty spooky now, so I don't really want to be around here too much longer. Maybe he dies. Nice, I got an assist for that too. I can move my pink up. And what is there to do really? Maybe go for blue buff if it's up. I'm not sure if it's up though, but we'll find out. Nope, it's not up. Maybe Grump is? Nope. Okay. And by now the phase rush is like basically the exact same it used to be. Cooldown is probably 16 seconds, so yeah. Show you guys a cool trick. Q, EQ, W, Q. Oh no. I messed it up a little bit, but the highest DPS combo is Q, EQ, WQ, EQ. And if you start off with Everfrost and the root actually lands, it should be the freest damage of your life, so you can always go for that. Or you know, if they're CC'd by your ally or something like that. Hey, come on, man! It's toxic, dude. Fuck this guy. Okay, that guy looks dead. Sun tower. Take the wolves. Note how we're literally taking every jungle camp. Like, they literally can't play League of Legends because we're denying everything. And that's what you want to do when you have a lead. You don't want to just YOLO dive and throw your lead. I mean, it's pretty pretty common to just throw by diving and overextending. But the best way to close out is just keep them boxed in their base, take towers, and like if they're defending a tower they can't actually defend, then you would dive them. But otherwise you don't want to force too hard. Like you would only dive them if you have numbers advantage. Okay, so next item is obviously Death Cap, and because I can afford it, I'll go ahead and get a stopwatch. I don't have TP, it's kind of whatever. I'm just gonna run straight to top actually. Maybe I should have ran through mid actually, that sounded probably smarter, but oh well, I'm just gonna go top for now. Drake does not matter in this scenario. I know a lot of players will be like, oh, let's get the third Drake. In 5 minutes, this game should be over, in theory, because look how little towers they have. They're so screwed. So, whenever you have Baron, you really want to shove and use your Baron buff with the minions, rather than go for the Drake that they can't take anyways, because if you have Baron, right, they're going to be boxed in their base, unable to leave because they're defending your Baron siege. So, always Baron, wave, and siege before you do Drake. Unless it's literally soul, then I guess you can just pick up the soul. But because it's third Drake, we don't really care too much about it. We just want to siege and keep them in the base and take all their towers. Okay, gonna back up. Right, now I go hit mid, or top I mean. Okay. Oh shit. Man, I'm probably fucked. Dude! I'm literally CC'd for 20 years. Yikes. I get fucking Lux queued, Veigar stunned, Everfrosted, Swained. Come on, bro. Yeah, as you guys can see, the concept I told you guys about is very, very visible here. They lost 3 inhibs. They can't even touch this Drake because they're literally boxing their base. And now we just go end with Baron buff. I can just hold on to it. Probably just buy this. And we just go mid, meet up with my team, and we can end the game. And level 14, my phase rush is literally the same as it used to be. 15-second cooldown. Let's end the game, boys. Just gotta watch out for their CC so I don't get shit on like last time. Damn, Lux does damage. I'm gonna spread out a little. Looking for E on me. It's hitting. Fuck him up! Alright, GG boys. Alright, so really in conclusion, nothing about Ryze changes. The only thing that changes mostly is top lane Ryze, because you're not going to be able to take as aggressive trade windows anymore, because your phase rush will be on a much longer cooldown. So top lane Ryze is affected, mid lane Ryze not really. And even then, top lane Ryze are workarounds around it. Like you can just play around your phase rush cooldown, or just save it to disengage. But I just wanted to show you guys that the phase rush nerf is not that bad. Like, if you feel like you're losing because of phase rush nerf, you're playing the champion wrong. So just play around it, guys. blows that it got nerfed, but Ryze is definitely not ruined. It's still a strong champion. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.